Welcome to the Horror Hotel and another segment of a little cluster review that I do. I usually do a little shorter reviews for movies, so you just get an oversight of what you want to watch or not. Longer reviews are for bigger releases, so expect bigger reviews for It, for example. But I picked 3 movies here, and I hope you enjoyed the reviews. Okay, so the first movie I want to talk about today is the movie The Sublet, a movie I really like. It is weird, a bit confusing, but it keeps you engaged throughout. The shots are nice and well done, and the pacing is alright. It is about a couple that are subletting an apartment, hence the title, and the guy is an actor that is very career focused, but they just had a child, so Joanna has to take care of the newborn son mostly alone in the apartment. But things start to happen really soon, and Joanna starts to think that the apartment is haunted. The acting in this movie is good. I don't think I saw any scenes that are bad in that regard, and while the story and the plot twist have been done a couple of times, this one is really well executed, so I definitely think it's worth a watch. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. The next movie on the list I want to talk about is the movie Phoenix Forgotten, not to be confused with the Phoenix Tapes, which is also apparently a movie, but I couldn't find that one, so... And this is a found footage flick. It tackles the very famous UFO incident that happened in 1997 in Phoenix, Arizona, the so-called Phoenix Light. After the incident, a guy named Josh decides to go out with a camera and try to capture another glimpse of it, and doing so, he mysteriously vanishes. His sister Sophie tries to, in present time, to find out what happened to her brother and wants to make an investigative documentary about the case in search for an answer. This movie had some potential, but I feel it was executed poorly, and it basically ticks off every found footage trope that you can find. The movie switches between Josh's tape that were discovered and Sophie's documentary filming, and it is a good idea, but Josh's video is, as you can expect, of VHS quality, just like it is in the Blair Witch Project, and while it adds to some authenticity, I felt like it was quite annoying. The movie is rather unexciting and nothing happens for a long time until a pretty anticlimactic ending, as so often in these films. If you really like found footage movies, this might be a movie for you, but I will only give it a 3 out of 10. The third movie I want to talk about today is the found footage movie The Dark Tapes. I was fooled by user reviews on foundfootagecritic.com to believe that this was worth a watch. Turns out it wasn't, oh boy. The movie is supposed to be one of those anthologies in which there is a shell or a bulk of a movie, and then in that movie there are several segments. This movie is about someone who wants to make a documentary while he and his assistant use science to contact the supernatural, and they do this by watching these dark tapes. Sad to say that the segments in this movie are all horrendously bad and boring, and none of them really make any sense. I had to rewind several times just because I lost focus to the movie, and I kinda struggled watching it through, but I did it anyway because maybe there is a fun conclusion to it all. There isn't. The acting is bad, the story is bad, the segments are bad, it do have some decent gore in it, but I will give this a 1 out of 10 and just forget that it even exists. So thank you everyone for watching, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video if you liked it, or hate me in the comments. Comment whatever you think about the movies, if I'm wrong, if I'm right, whatever you want. I'll see you in the next video.